What is it that stops me from doing something, and sometimes even starting at all? The answer I found for myself is pride. How can pride be blocking me or stopping me from taking action? How does that work? What I realized is that I build a picture in my head of what the outcome is going to be. And this outcome is like perfect. It's not just this picture and you try and do it. No, what it really is with this picture comes a bunch of feelings. When I looked at these pictures, looked and considered these feelings, I realized that in there, it was about me, feelings honestly of praise. The problem with reality is that it calls to itself. It points out, hey, that picture, that pie in the sky, that idealistic picture that you have, it's fake, it's not true, it's not going to happen. And so what I find is that when I start doing the work and there's these little mistakes that happen, wood that chip out, or a screw that breaks through, or something or other, it chips at that dream, and it's just the reality sets in, and then very often it's like this turning point. Am I going to carry on, or am I going to stop and give up? So there's this component of being brave, but all of a sudden you start asking the question, why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this? And you can't find any reasons in that moment why this is a good idea to even carry on with. And so the antidote I have found is to make it not about yourself, and to do whatever you do to the service of others, to do it for someone else. That is the antidote. It is not going out and building praise for yourself, but to lay down and do it for someone else. And then through that, it's quite amazing. You do get reward, you do get praise, but in a healthy, it's a more organic, healthy way. And the funny thing is, you do learn actually how to do the thing better, and your picture that you form, it does get closer. And obviously some things, if you practice it more and more, if you do it more and more, you are going to naturally get better at it. So there's a sense of being brave and being bold and going after something, laying down that picture. Makes you also feel vulnerable, but to be strong and to lay down your ideal for going after someone else. So the question becomes then not why am I doing this, but will I be vulnerable? Will I lay this down? And really, for me, the question became, will I be a man? Will I serve others? Will I lay down what I want for others? And one of the biggest things for me has become also in that context is, will I lay down what I want for my family, for my wife first, and for my kids?